Watching local coverage you can count on. This is Wayne 15 First News Weekend.
Good Sunday morning. It is January 15th. Thanks for starting your morning with us. I'm Charles Benberry. Rex and Sierra have the day off today. Nathan Gidley's here with a look at weather. Nathan, I had to scrape some ice off of my car. Not too happy about that, but we did have some sunshine yesterday, which is welcome here in Fort Wayne.
Oh, the sun sure was great yesterday. It was good to step out in the afternoon, not see a cloud in the sky. So those have been a rare sight throughout this January, that's for sure. So we'll look forward to more sunshine as the day gets started today, but there will be more clouds in the sky today, too. You can see that frost Charles was talking about on our Parkview Field camera. Definitely give yourself a few extra minutes this morning to take care of that frost on your car. Here's the sunrise from our Lake James Dry Dock Marine Center camera. You see the sun reflecting there on the clouds. A beautiful start to the day. More clouds, though, building their way into the area. Expect skies generally to range from partly cloudy to mostly cloudy today. We'll be tracking the clouds all day long. Definitely a chilly start to the day, though, with temperatures generally down in the low to mid-20s. Even Van Wert dropping down into the teens this morning. Coming up, though, we are tracking rain chances to start the week. Today's going to be dry by the time we get to Monday, though, especially into Monday night as well. Tracking rain to work its way into the area. Just a slight rain chance lingers into Tuesday. Then another system potentially on the horizon by the time we get to later in the week. Coming up, we'll be breaking down these precipitation chances, let you know how much rain is on the way Monday into Monday night. And we'll talk about the mild air throughout the rest of the 10-day forecast. Find the latest coming up a little bit later on in the show. Charles.
Nathan, thank you. Local drag queens held a tribute performance at After Dark in honor of former trailblazing drag queen Tula Miller. Tula opened Fort Wayne's first gay bar and began performing drag at a young age. When she got her start, it was still illegal for her to perform wearing less than 3 pieces of men's clothing. Tula also started an AIDS benefit, which continues to this day and having raised more than $1 million in the past 30 years. Tula passed away at 83 after performing drag for most of her life and working as the entertainment director at After Dark for decades. Della Lucius says Tula paved the road that younger generations of drag queens walk on today.
All of the trailblazing that has been done, I know there are people in here who never got to meet Tula, but you're here in a bar and you're safe, you're not being harassed by police because of Tula.
Now, in the 1990s, Tula received the Wayne TV 15 Who Care Golden Rule Award for her contributions to the community. According to Della Lucius, funds raised by the admission for the tribute show last night will go towards end-of-life expenses. Leftover funds will be donated to the causes Tula supported in life. And just a reminder, all Indiana BMV branches are closed today and tomorrow in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. State branches will resume to regular scheduled hours on Tuesday. If you still need to complete a BMV transaction that would normally be done in person, you can visit branches with BMV Connect kiosk for the 24-hour service. Both the Pine Valley and Waynedale BMV branches have kiosks in addition to the New Haven branch. A fire early yesterday morning left a mother and her 3 children dead in Steuben County. According to a release, crews responded to the active fire on Toledo Street and Fremont. There were 3 children and 1 adult still inside who later died from their injuries. The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Police and fire crews are working to see if there were any criminal element to the fire. A new veterinary urgent care facility has opened its doors to Fort Wayne. Southwest Veterinary Urgent Care is located on the city's southwest side on Illinois Road. The facility is privately owned by Dr. Michael Wiebel. He says he's excited to see another local care facility to have our animal companions feeling their best.
This is a huge thing. Just in Fort Wayne in general, there's one other option right now, and they do a great job, and they're always very busy, but there's a city of this size that's expanding like it is, really needs another option out there. And I thought about doing a couple other different things, even like a full-time ER, but this is, I think, going to serve the community in the best way.
Now, Southwest Veterinary Urgent Care is open Friday through Tuesday. There's good news if you've been worried about inflation. President Joe Biden addressed the public in Washington this week and presented data from the Consumer Price Index measured over the last 12 months. In that measure, it said inflation has fallen to 6.5%. That's down 7.1% the month before and down 9.1% this summer. Inflation is now at its lowest level since October of 2021. In the past 3 months, inflation fell to 1.8% on an annualized basis, which is down from more than 11% in the first 3 months of last year. Now, according to President Biden, food inflation is slowing as well.
Last month, we saw the smallest increase in food prices in almost 2 years. And much of that increase was due to the avian flu outbreak, which has driven up the egg prices around in the United States. It's not just gas and food prices, though. When we look at what economists call core inflation.
Now, according to President Biden, cost of goods is actually falling as inflation and prices of everything from computers to used cars begins to lower. And speaking of those eggs, even as inflation begins to ease, the cost of a widely used kitchen necessity is still rising. Eggs were once a cheap breakfast staple, but now it seems as if they become a luxury item. Last January, the average price for a dozen eggs was under $2, but by December, prices had more than doubled to over $4. The main reason recognized for the price jump is what experts are calling the deadliest outbreak of avian flu in U.S. history. Tens of millions of chickens and other birds have either died or have been slaughtered to prevent the spread of the disease. Experts say it could take another few months before new chickens are ready to replace these lost. The situation is so widespread, even grocers are feeling the impact of the cost.
We're actually losing money on every dozen eggs we sell right now, but if we go any higher, then we price ourselves out of the competition completely.
Now, according to experts, it's not just eggs we're seeing hit astronomical prices. Beef and poultry prices rose 4% in 1 year due to inflation and higher production costs, and butter is costing Americans an average of 31% more. Residents in Jay County are trying to save an iconic landmark from being torn down. The Big Blue Bridge has been adorning the highway over the Salamone River for more than 80 years. In April, it's set to be demolished to make way for a new bridge. NDOT told the residents of Jay County that the bridge is closed to big trucks such as school buses, tractors, and others, but they continuously see them cross the bridge. The people here don't feel their voices being heard, so more than 1,900 people have signed a petition to keep the bridge intact and stay where it's at. Jenny Bricker says this bridge is a landmark and means so much to the people of Jay County.
It's just you only have one, we have one bridge that's an architectural and historical treasure, and it's so important to our community, and that's why we're all rallying around behind it.
Now, if NDOT does decide to do something with the bridge, residents here want to work with them to find a way for the bridge to be moved over so that it connects to their trail system in Portland, Indiana. They're having a community picture day today at the bridge to show community support. It starts today at 3 o'clock. And, Nathan, we mentioned that they're going to be outside taking a community picture. Is the weather going to be nice for them to be outside? Should they bundle up, or are they going to be okay wearing a light jacket?
Yeah, it looks pretty good today. Definitely want to still bundle up. It's going to feel a little bit chilly, but nothing too crazy going on today. Been pretty quiet weather-wise this weekend. The same's going to hold true today. A nice sunrise to start the day on our area weather cameras. Coming up, though, we're talking about the forecast as we start the new week. Yeah, we're talking about rain that returns on Monday into Monday night. Let you know how much is on the way and when your day is going to be impacted Monday. That's it, Martin Luther King Jr. holiday.
Local coverage you can count on continues with meteorologist Nathan Gidley's live Doppler 15 Fury forecast.
Well, I certainly got the arm workout this morning, scraping the ice off the car. Definitely going to want to give yourself 1 or 2 minutes extra to scrape the ice off the car this morning. Now, that's good news because that means we are seeing some clearing skies across the area this morning. You can see some of the frost on our windows, doors, and more camera in Fort Wayne in the grassy areas. That means we're starting the day with some sunshine. We're looking forward to a nice dry day today because by the time we get to Monday, rain works its way into the back into the area. It comes primarily Monday into Monday night. But the good news is this week's looking pretty mild. Yeah, that's always good when we're talking about rain instead of snow this time of the year, at least for some of you across the area. I'm definitely looking forward to more snow. Maybe I'll get my wish later in the week as we are trying to get some snow to potentially mix in with some rain as another system works its way into the area later in the week. More on that coming up. Now, we got some clouds working their way back into the area. Expect skies to generally range between partly cloudy and mostly cloudy today, as we do see a bit more of a break in the clouds towards the center part of the country, but lots of unsettled weather located off to our west. It's going to come together and work its way toward our area in the form of a weather system tomorrow. Today, temperatures climb back above average once again, a high temperature of 39 degrees in Fort Wayne, with winds remaining fairly light throughout the day today. Now, we are tracking these clouds throughout the day today. Here's a look at them on Futurecast. Again, some moments where we will be mostly cloudy, as you see there earlier in the afternoon. However, there's a brief period of partly cloudy skies once again during the evening for everybody. Turns mostly cloudy through the overnight hours tonight. Low temperatures drop down the upper 20s in the middle of the night, then will gradually climb a little bit into the 30s as your Monday gets underway. Now, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, the holiday starts off dry. By the time we get to the afternoon, though, rain works its way into the area, overspreading northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio. The rain could be heavy at times, indicated by some of the colors of oranges, even some red showing up here on Futurecast. Temperatures slowly climb their way into the upper 30s to lower 40s by later in the day, and it's going to be breezy as well. You can see some gusts up to 30 miles per hour at times. Expect maybe a bit of a lull in the precipitation during the evening before we track some additional rain as we head into Monday night. Notice these temperatures all the way up in the upper 40s in the middle of the night. That's going to be our high temperature for the day on Tuesday of 48, happening in the middle of Monday night. Rainfall amounts overall looking light across the area, generally up to around a half an inch. It's possible a few spots see some isolated higher amounts, including spots potentially up to an inch, depending on where some of the heaviest rain bands set up. However, the drought conditions, we're still dealing with them in our southern communities. This is all good news as we continue to bust the drought across our area. Still fairly mild for your Wednesday and dry before we track another system into the day on Thursday. It's going to bring some cold air with it here too, as you see on the jet stream. So we're keeping a close eye on that. Here's a look at the exclusive 10-day forecast. Lots of mild air to track, several 40-degree days this upcoming week, where we see temperatures go back in the 30s by the time we get to later in the week. As we get to Friday, lots of 30s then to track as well. So that's your latest forecast. We'll keep an eye on things here for you, but for now, we'll send it back to you, Charles.
Thank you, Nathan. Coming up next on First News, Martin Fisher has popsicle sticks, rubber bands, and straws. What has he got himself into? Find out coming up next after the break.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Sierra Tufts and Rex Smith. You're watching Wayne 15's First News Sunday.
Welcome back to First News Sunday. Martin Fisher's here with Science Sunday. He's got this crazy experiment for us to do today. Popsicle sticks, rubber bands, and straws. Martin, what are we going to be learning today?
We're going to do an excellent science of sound experiment. In fact, it's one that you can do at home because, let's be realistic, you probably already have these supplies at home. Now, for the popsicle sticks, it can be the small ones, or it can be the larger craft sticks, or you can even use the colorful ones. It doesn't matter. I've already started one of the steps for us. Why don't you grab that purple one?
Okay.
I've got the blue one over here. And the first thing you're going to do, which I did, let me turn it so the camera can see. I took the large rubber band and wrapped it around from one end to the other. Now, I will say that it can be a little bit challenging if you have, small hands. Kids may need mom or dad or a teacher or Charles to come over and help out and put it together. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to have some straws. Cut them into tiny little pieces like this. Why don't you grab two of them?
Okay.
And I'm going to put it up here just so people can see it a little bit easier. Take one straw, put it underneath the rubber band. The other straw is going to go on top of the rubber band and hold it there for a second. This is another spot where you might need someone else to help out. Go ahead and grab the other large craft stick or popsicle stick. Place it on top so it's kind of like a sandwich. And without squeezing it too tightly, try to hold it up, keeping those pieces together. Then you'll take a small rubber band. I just tossed one over to you.
Okay.
And you're going to wrap it around one end. And it's basically to pin that piece of straw on the inside. Now, it doesn't need to go so tight that you're squishing it completely flat.
Okay.
Turn it around, and we're going to do the exact same thing over on the other side. So get one of those smaller rubber bands, wrap it around, just to keep our popsicle sandwich there together. And when it's done, it'll look like this.
Yeah, I can't get
popsicle stick on top, popsicle stick on the bottom, one rubber band on that end, one rubber band on this end, and then the two pieces of straw. How you doing there?
I'm struggling to get mine.
Do you need a hand? Here,
Yeah.
want to take this one?
All right, yeah, you do
Excellent.
that
We'll
one.
trade. And if you find that you're having a harder time putting it on, what you may want to do is slide the straw down a little bit so you have a little more space at the top for wrapping that other rubber band.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a musical instrument. So if the camera zooms out, we're going to go ahead and blow air through this, and I'll turn sideways so I'm not blowing spit all over
Okay.
you here. Give it a try. Fantastic.
Oh.
Now the science behind it. Sound is created when something vibrates, wiggles, moves back and forth. And with this activity, it's that rubber bands on the inside that's vibrating as we blow air in between the two craft sticks.
Okay.
Here's the second thing about the science of sound. The faster something vibrates or wiggles or moves back and forth, the higher the pitch or sound.
Oh, okay.
The slower something wiggles, the deeper the pitch or sound. So I'm going to blow air through it rapidly. We should have a higher pitch. Pretty good.
Okay.
Now I'm going to blow air a little slower. Deeper pitch. Give it a try.
Okay.
Same for you.
Well, we're actually out of time,
Okay.
Martin, so I will practice this off air. Thank you for joining us. We're going to put this on air a little bit later on in the morning. But when we get back, Nathan will have a look at your forecast. Plus, we're going to talk to you about a few events going on around the area. To First News Sunday. It is 8:22. I know it is cold outside, Nathan. Again, we scraped that ice off of the car a little bit morning, but we have the sunshine, so that's some good news.
Yeah, good to see some sun this morning. And speaking of ice, yeah, maybe you want to head to Headwaters Park, do some ice skating today. I went there on Tuesday this past week, so
Nice.
got my first little taste of it.
Nice.
But definitely going to see skies range from mostly cloudy to partly cloudy today. Highest temperatures climbing up into the upper 30s. Open from noon until 8 o'clock today there at Headwaters Park. You can also head to the Coliseum to see the Comets take on the Indy Fuel at 5 o'clock. Here's your forecast for that. Again, temperatures falling down to the lower 30s by the time you're heading home from the game later this evening. Or maybe you just want to make your own plans and stay home, stay inside, watch a movie, maybe go out to dinner there first. We'll see temperatures once again falling down to the lower 30s. Not a bad day for your plans. We'll keep an eye on the forecast here for you closely, though, throughout the day.
Nathan, thank you so much. It's time to look at some events going on throughout the area today.
All right, you can check out the new California Dreamin' exhibit at the Fullinger-Fryman Botanical Conservatory. Did a good job there yesterday, Charles.
Oh, thank you.
You can find your inner beach bum with the spirit of surf, sand, and sun along the Botanical Boardwalk, accented with a sun-loving tropical plant. Sounds great. Hours today are noon until 4. Admission prices range from $7 to $5, depending on age.
You can join the jungle tonight to cheer on the Comets as they take on the Indy Fuel. The puck drops at 5 tonight at the Coliseum, and ticket prices vary.
All right, you can also head to the First Presbyterian Theater for a free handbell concert. It's being put on by the Purdue University. The free concert is open to the public. It starts at 4.
Check out the new exhibit at the Fort Wayne Museum of Art. It's called Indiana Waterways, the Art of Conservation. This exhibit was created out of the pandemic lockdowns and showcases painting done in the late summer of 2020 and continued through last spring. You can see it today from noon until 5, and regular admission applies. A lot of good events going on around there. Nathan, again, you hit Headwaters. I might have to hit that California Dreamin' exhibit again because I did have a lot of fun going down that slide yesterday.
Sounds wonderful. I'm definitely looking forward to going there myself.
I did get a lot of sand in my shoe, and it wasn't nice cleaning that sand up in my apartment and mulch from when I fell off of the slide, but it was a fun time there yesterday. So you guys make sure you guys go out to the Fullinger Conservatory and check that out today. Well, would you like to start your day by drinking from a Wayne 15 mug? You can win a free one by uploading a selfie with your favorite coffee mug to our website, wayne.com. Click on the tab that says Lifestyle and select Contest. Today's winner is Juanita Burks of Fort Wayne. Juanita is the winner of a First News Weekend morning mug. Again, these mugs are super nice. I drink out of mine every single day at my desk. So, Juanita, congratulations to you. You get yourself a Wayne 15 mug. Excellent. Now, still ahead on Wayne 15, you can learn how the COVID-19 pandemic has put many individuals at a higher risk for cancer. We're exploring the impact this has had, particularly on women.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Sierra Tufts and Rex Smith. You're watching Wayne 15's First News Sunday.
The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted many aspects of our lives, but it has had a lingering effect, some of which may have been harder to anticipate than others. Particularly, the pandemic has impacted many people's ability to maintain their health care. We are exploring how this phenomenon can put women at risk.
The pandemic triggered substantial disruptions to health care.
We were already having a hard time getting people to the doctor routinely, and then all routine things stopped. And so because of that, we then fell even further behind the 8 ball in terms of screening for cancers.
According to the CDC, screenings for breast, colorectal, and cervical cancers dropped more than 80% during the early months of the pandemic. And experts say there could be consequences to that pause.
I'm expecting it, the lapse in care, and not so much that the pap smears, the screenings are necessarily going to combat cancer, but that there's going to be changes that are going to need treatment.
Cervical cancer is treatable, but it's not like many other cancers. It's sneaky.
It doesn't necessarily cause pain, doesn't cause us to feel bad, so we don't even pay attention. That's the scary part.
Early stage, there are generally no signs or symptoms.
It doesn't have symptoms until it's very advanced. And so the way to prevent it and to catch it early is to make sure that women are showing up to their doctor's offices and getting pap smears.
A pap test looks for cancer or precancerous cells on your cervix, and HPV, human papillomavirus, the main cause of cervical cancer.
HPV is very prevalent, and that basically means that if you've ever had intercourse with anyone who's ever had intercourse with anyone else, more than likely you've been exposed to human papillomavirus. So it's very, very prevalent. Now, typically the immune system clears human papillomavirus, but when it doesn't, human papillomavirus can then cause precancerous cells that eventually become a cancer.
And advanced cervical cancer is much more serious.
Women can present with abnormal bleeding, bleeding with intercourse, bleeding in between periods. When it's really advanced, oftentimes women can present with pelvic pain, leg swelling, back pain, or even shortness of breath if it has metastasized or spread to the lungs.
It's real, and that it can be treated before it even gets to cancer. And so that's really my role here, is to come in, have your exam, have your screening, so that we can prevent it from even, if possible, ever happening. Because it's very treatable, and no one wants to hear that scary diagnosis of cervical cancer.
We can save lives. We can prevent so many deaths if we can get people just to show up to the doctor.
Hospital costs in the state of Indiana could be coming down if a group representing 20,000 Hoosiers has its way. Hoosiers for Affordable Health Care has gotten the attention of leaders in the State House with 4 national studies. They show hospital costs in the state of Indiana are too high, hurting businesses and families. The group wants hospital systems, especially nonprofits, to rein in their costs by 2025. Only 2 systems have promised to do that, IU Health and Parkview Health.
Enough is enough. There is no reason that in a state where the cost of living is 9% below the national average, and wages are 12% below the national average, that we pay the 7th highest hospital prices in the country.
The Indiana Hospital Association has said hospitals in the state have already put into place cost-cutting measures. So it'll come on First News Sunday. Why are more and more adults starting to move back in with their parents? We'll talk about it when we get back from the break.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Sierra Tufts and Rex Smith. You're watching Wayne 15's First News Sunday.
It is Sunday, January 15th. Thanks for starting your morning with us. I am Charles Benberry. Rex and Sierra have the day off today. Nathan Gitley is in to tell us about the weather. It's been dry the past couple of days since Thursday, but we have some rain moving in, I think, and we could use every inch of rain coming our way.
Oh, we sure can. We're definitely still tracking more rain that is on the way for your Monday. But today, though, really enjoy the calm weather before that rain arrives. You can see a nice sunrise this morning from our Dry Dock Marine Center Lake James camera. Enjoy the moments of sunshine today because we will see some clouds as well at times today too. So we also are watching the frost this morning. You still see it on the grassy areas here from our windows, doors, and more camera in Fort Wayne. Keeping a close eye on that this morning. Give yourself some extra time as you're heading out the door to scrape that ice off your car. 23 degrees in Fort Wayne right now. Definitely a chilly start to the day. Even colder than what we saw yesterday thanks to the breaks in the clouds we saw overnight. However, more clouds working their way into the areas you see here on Storm Tracker. We are tracking skies to range from partly cloudy to mostly cloudy today. But then we track that rain, especially by the time we get to today here Monday, and that continues in the Monday night. Then by the time we get to later in the week, another system could potentially be on the horizon. And yes, we could see a little bit of snow mix in as well. So coming up, we're going to be tracking more snow chances in the forecast. Any good news for your winter weather lovers? Well, you have to stay tuned to find out. And we'll track that rain on Monday. How much are we going to see? Find out the latest coming up a little bit later on in the show.
Nathan, keep that snow away from us, please. Thank you so much. 3 Illinois women were arrested in LaGrange County and now face drug charges. According to police, a trooper stopped a car driving 25 miles under the speed limit in the left lane of the Indiana Toll Road. Police say when the trooper pulled over the car, he smelled marijuana. After a search, police found about 30 grams of marijuana, a pill with ecstasy, and 30 counterfeit $100 bills. All 3 women in the car were taken to the LaGrange County Jail and are facing charges. An 18-year-old IU student was stabbed in the back of the head while getting off of a Bloomington bus. The victim told investigators she was standing and waiting for the exit doors to open when the attack happened. Bus surveillance footage showed no interaction between the 2 women prior to the attack. Witnesses say the attacker, 56-year-old Billy Davis, stood up unprovoked and stabbed the student 7 times in the back of the head with a folding knife before sitting back down. Court documents reveal race was a factor in the attack. The victim was treated at the hospital for multiple stab wounds. Her name was not released. Last night, the Asian American community at IU had a listening circle to share concerns, fears, and frustrations. Inflation has led to more and more adults moving back in with their parents. A recent CPI report shows the rising cost of housing is helping drive inflation, and it's up 7.5% from a year ago. According to PEW Research Center, a quarter of adults aged 25 to 34 reported living in a multi-generational household in 2021, which is up from 9% 50 years ago in 1971. A decade after leaving home for college, a teacher in her late 20s shares some positives about having to move back in with her parents.
I could stay a little longer and kind of make these bigger purchases, put money towards my student loans.
Now, financial planners advise if you are a parent in this situation, don't overlook your own goals, including retirement. Parents should consider having their children share some of the expenses. For over 80 years, the Big Blue Bridge has been a staple in Portland, Indiana, but it is set to be demolished in April. Now the residents in Jay County are trying their best to save what many call a historic landmark. NDOT told the residents of Jay County the bridge is closed to big trucks such as school buses, tractors, and other cars, but they continuously see them cross the bridge. The people there didn't feel their voice was being heard, so they had more than 1,900 people sign a petition to keep the bridge intact and stay where it is. Jenny Bricker says this bridge is a landmark and means so much to the people of Jay County.
It's just you only have one, we have one bridge that's an architectural and historical treasure, and it's so important to our community, and that's why we're all rallying around behind it.
Now, if NDOT does decide to do something to the bridge, residents here want to work with them and find a way to have the bridge moved over so that it connects to their trail system in Portland, Indiana. They are having a community picture day today at the bridge to show community support. That starts at 3 p.m. Coming up a little bit later on First News Sunday, Dean Richards is giving us 2 cents on a couple of movies that just came out. That and more when we return.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Sierra Tufts and Rex Smith. You're watching Wayne 15's First News Sunday.
A pilot must make a decision when his plane is struck by lightning in a reboot of a popular 1990s comedy. Dean Richards has more in this week's movie review.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Trailblazer 119, we are dark.
Come on, what were you expecting here? A reading from Shakespeare? It's Gerard Butler. He's been beaten and bloodied and blown up with the best of them and lived to make another movie almost identical to every single one that he's made. In Plane, he's an airline pilot who has to keep things together when the jet that he's flying is hit by lightning and has to make an emergency landing in the middle of a blinding storm. One of his passengers, who happens to be a handcuffed killer, is also a skilled combat expert, played by Mike Colter, who helps battling the hostage-taking rebels on the mysterious island onto which they've landed. Plane is just plain hilarious, in an unintentional, simplistic sort of way. You can predict just about every bloody, action-filled moment. And all that said, there's something about giving our brains a rest once in a while, not having to sit there for 3 hours. This one is about 90 minutes. It's another chapter from the Gerard Butler Handbook of Saving the Day Against Insurmountable Odds. Nothing new, but for what it is, it's not bad. A Dean's List C.
Oh my God. We in LeBron's house. LeBron who? James!
And from our Everything Old is New Again department comes a reboot of the 1990s comedy House Party. The original iconic teen comedy featured Kid, Play, Tisha Campbell, John Witherspoon, and Martin Lawrence. Now Jacob Latimore and Tosin Cole take on the lead roles in the LeBron James-produced remake. And just like the Gerard Butler movies, there's not much original happening here. It's a little racier than the original, but a lot less charming. But I don't mind a little harmless fun once in a while. It's another Dean's List C.
Well, you can always get my movie reviews and home video pics sent right to your phones every week just by texting the word Dean to 97999. Hope you have a great weekend in Chicago. I'm Dean Richards.
Dean, thank you so much. Have the Comets finally emerged from the recent slump? The Fort Wayne Comets taking a step in the right direction after snapping a 4-game losing skid Friday at Wheeling. The Cades with a quick turnaround, though, visiting rival Toledo on Saturday. Fort Wayne trailing after one, 3-2. Sean Boudreau knotting this game at 3. The night belonging, though, to Josh Winquist. He puts the K's in front for good. After a turnover here, Winquist with the Fort Wayne's first hat trick of the season. The Comets fry the Walleye 7-4. Comets will host the Indy Fuel today at 5. Back at the Coliseum, the Mad Ants hosted the Wisconsin Herd on Dino Night. Justin Anderson sending the Herd back to the Stone Age after this dunk. 1 assist shy of a triple-double. The Mad Ants go on to win 129-123.
Well, with a name like Winquist, of course they'd always be winning. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool as well this morning to see the sunrise. Here's a recap of it from our Bluffton camera. Some nice colors to start the day. However, we are tracking more clouds as we progress throughout the day today. We'll break that down for you and talk all about the rain set to arrive Monday into Monday night. We'll time it out for you, let you know how it's going to impact your plans, tell you how much
Local coverage you can count on continues with meteorologist Nathan Gidley's live Doppler 15 Fury forecast.
Well, it sure is a frosty start to the day, which is good, because that means there's some sunshine that's peeking out as the day gets started. You see that frost on our Parkview field camera, though, in the grassy areas on the field. Definitely took a few extra minutes to scrape off my car this morning. I'd say give yourself a minute or two extra as you're heading out the door to get that car scraped off. Definitely was a nice layer on the car this morning. But we are tracking some rain as we get in the day on Monday. Yeah, today's going to be dry, but then we are tracking this rain Monday into Monday night. But we are looking at a mild week ahead. That's the good news. You winter weather lovers, though, may be not looking forward to the mild week that's ahead. But maybe some snow mixes in later in the week as we track another weather system to work its way into the area. So keeping a close eye on those weather headlines. Today, though, just tracking the clouds into northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio. Kind of quite a bit of them located off to our west right now. It's a bit of a break in the clouds, though, in the center part of the country. Then we're tracking lots of unsettled weather in our western states. That's going to be working its way toward our areas. These weather systems come together. Today, though, no precipitation in the track, just those partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies. Winds are on the lighter side as well. Temperatures climb up to 39 degrees in Fort Wayne. That's above average for this time of the year. Normally our high temperature this time of the year in January, right around the freezing mark. Still lots of above average days to track. Let's head throughout the day on Futurecast. Again, we have this little period of mostly cloudy skies that will be most prevalent earlier in the afternoon. Could see a bit more of a partly cloudy evening for later this evening. Everybody turns mostly cloudy. That'll be the case through the overnight hours. Temperatures falling to upper 20s around midnight. Then we slowly climb into the lower 30s once again as Monday gets underway. These temperatures climbing in advance of a weather system set to work its way through northeast Indiana and northwest Ohio on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Again, the rain arrives as we get into the afternoon. It continues through at least the early evening hours. Could see some pockets of heavy rain indicated by the colors of orange and even some red showing up here on Futurecast. As we get into the evening, though, temperatures continue to climb. We're around the upper 30s by the late afternoon, then into the 40s by the time we get to the evening. Could be looking at a low in the precipitation for some additional rain arrives Monday night, and we are going to see our high temperature for the night occur as we get into 48 degrees in the middle of the night. That'll be our high temperature for the day on Tuesday, rather. So keeping a close eye on that. But winds are going to be elevated all throughout. Could see some gusts up to 30 miles per hour at times. Rainfall amounts looking to remain on the lighter side, generally up to around ½ an inch. It's possible, though, we see some locally higher amounts as Futurecast is showing here. Now, we are looking for more rain as part of the area still dealing with drought conditions. We could use all the rain we could get, and we are looking at another system then later in the week that could bring us some more rain, potentially mixed with some snow as it taps into more of a dip in the jet stream, meaning some cooler air is going to filter its way into the area. So a lot to unpack really on the exclusive 10-day forecast. Lots of warm days on the way. Again, remember that high 48s early in the day Tuesday, but still 40s then on Wednesday and Thursday before we go back in the 30s beginning on Friday and stay there through the rest of the 10-day forecast where we track another chance for some rain and snow again Thursday, even on Monday next week.
Well, I will take the rain because, you know, it's better than snow, but it seems like we're just having these 40s and 50-degree weathers in December, which is, I feel like it's abnormal, but you know, again, we'll take rain over snow.
I have to disagree, but I think for the travel impacts, definitely.
Yeah, travel impact for sure. I will definitely take that. But, hey, to each their own.
That's right.
Nathan, thank you so much. Coming up on First News, it is 8:50. We're going to recap this morning's top stories.
Local coverage you can count on continues with Sierra Tufts and Rex Smith. You're watching Wayne 15's First News Sunday.
Welcome back to First News Sunday. Here are our top stories for the day. A fire early yesterday morning left a mother and her 3 children dead in Steuben County. According to a release, crews responded to the active fire on Toledo Street in Fremont. There are 3 children and 1 adult still inside who later died from their injuries. The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Police and fire crews are working to see if there was any criminal element to the fire. 3 Illinois women were arrested in LaGrange County and now face drug charges. According to police, a trooper stopped a car for driving 25 miles an hour under the speed limit in the left lane of an Indiana toll road. Police say when the trooper pulled the car over, he smelled marijuana. After a search, police found about 30 grams of marijuana, a pill with ecstasy, and 30 counterfeit $100 bills. All 3 women in the car were taken to the LaGrange County Jail and are facing charges. Finally, don't forget to check out the new California Dreamin' exhibit at the Follinger-Fryman Botanical Conservatory. You can find your inner beach bum with the spirit of surf, sand, and sun along the botanical boardwalk, accented with sun-loving tropical plants. Hours today are noon until 4. Admission prices range from $7 to $5 depending on the age. It is 8:54. Coming up next, Nathan's going to have one last look of weather. First News will be back after this.
All right, so still tracking some sunshine across the area. We'll enjoy some of these sunny moments throughout the day, but there still will be a fair number of clouds in the sky, too. Certainly not quite the clear skies we saw yesterday. That sure was nice, but it's all going to be better compared to the rain on the way Monday into Monday night. We'll keep a close eye on that for you and all the precipitation chances this upcoming week.
Well, again, hopefully we don't get too rained out where we can still do some activities outside, but again, the rain is much welcome to my end. Nathan, thanks again for joining us this morning.
Yep.
Make sure you stay tuned for First News Sunday at 6 p.m. tonight. Have a great Sunday, everyone.